As the credits rolled following my completion of Neocab on the Nintendo Switch, I felt like I'd been on a fantastically interesting drive brought to an end by an abrupt head-on collision. That's how hard and fast the game's sudden end hits you, but is it more about the journey than the destination? Let me drive you across town in my review of Neocab on the Nintendo Switch. The first thing that hits you about Neocab is its amazing setting. After a short drive through the dusty outskirts, you eventually arrive in the cyberpunk-drenched Los Ojos, which you mainly drive around at night with the neon lights of the big city flickering across your face and changing the lighting inside of your cab. You play as Lina, a human taxi driver in a world where passengers, or PACs as they are called here, are now picked up by taxis driven by robot AIs. You arrive in the city after an invite from your long-term friend Savvy, who wants to bury the hatchet of your stormy relationship and have you move in with her. After a brief reacquaintance, things go south and Savvy disappears. Left alone in a city with no money and nowhere to stay, Lina is tasked with balancing her finances, her PAX rating, and finding out what's happened to her friend. What this amounts to in terms of gameplay is choosing which PAX fare to take on from a map of the city. Each PAX will have a different rating in terms of their personality and attitude, and also depending on their distance from you, you may need to spend some money to refuel before you get there. Economic route planning is not essential, but certainly will help you keep your budget in check. Unfortunately, you never get to take the wheel and are as much a passenger in your game as the PAX are. Most of the time your view is looking back at Lina and her passenger whilst they engage in conversation. Each passenger has their own story arc to play through, which makes picking them up multiple times during play essential if you want to get to the root of their issues. Some will also directly progress the story of tracking down Savvy by either giving you clues of where she may have gone or people you could speak to for more information. The writing here is generally excellent, with many of the PAX's stories being engaging and emotional and unafraid to delve into some dark topics. Your involvement in the driving section of the game amounts to conversing with the PAX by choosing from a multiple choice list of questions and answers. The game features a unique mechanic where your current mood is visually displayed on screen and, depending on how Lina feels, limits some questions and answers that you can give. This is a nice idea, but sometimes you only have 2 responses and are blocked from giving one of them, so it kind of feels like you don't have as much input as you'd like, which is a shame. As a fairly impatient person, I did find the odd issue where I was trying to progress the conversation with the A button and ended up accidentally picking an answer I hadn't seen. I think this could be solved by maybe having the text sped up with the A button as normal, but your choice of question or answer activated by the D-pad perhaps. Be prepared for a lot of reading as there is no voice acting in the game, but in terms of audio, the music here is absolutely superb, with futuristic synths that suit the feel of the game perfectly. Some of the tracks did feel a little bit repetitive by the end, but that's being super harsh. I won't go into any more of the specifics of the story, but like I said at the start of this review, the end is sudden and it felt a bit disappointing overall, which has really cost this game some points with me. Overall, Neocab is a drive worth taking. Its lovely visuals, incredible soundtrack and engaging writing for the most part make it worth playing through at least once, but it's also a game you could play through multiple times to get to all the different subplots the PAX present. If you aren't keen on story-driven visual novels, then nothing here is going to change your mind, and some minor niggles keep it from being one of the very best in the genre, so I'm going to be giving Neocab on the Nintendo Switch a 7 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed that and found it useful. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. Would really appreciate that. And all that's left to say is I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.